Hello, this is another clone of a Lego set that I got off the Aliexpress. This one is the 20th anniversary edition Snow Speeder. Original set came out in 2019 and has since retired. So if you have a desire for a retired set, just to have the experience of building it, then these knockoff sets are good options. However, if you want to collect it, obviously probably just want to spend the extra money and get the actual set, and the actual set will hold its value. So this I purchased for a little over $15, which is much less than if you're trying to buy the actual Lego set new, because retired sets usually go up a lot in value after they're no longer available. So just like the original set, it comes with 4 minifigures. This guy is supposed to be some 20th anniversary kind of bonus, I guess. This would be it would be a copy of the original Lando from the Cloud City set from I think it was like 2000, something like that. So obviously you get Lando, Rebel, Trooper, and then you get Luke, and not exactly sure who this is, whoever the other pilot was in Empire Strikes Back. So as you can see, you can hinge this cockpit open. Oh, there's a wonderful thing about this set right off the bat. It's hard to get the cockpit open without it coming apart. It's the thing about these knockoff sets, sometimes the piece fitment isn't really on par with Legos, but you can take this guy, put him in there, you can fit both of them in there. You have the tow cable. Undo that, wrap it around AT-AT's legs or whatever you want to do with that. You have a stud shooter. Subpar performance out of that. I guess that one works. I was thinking of a different one. You do have these spring shooters. Both work. So you gotta fiddle with it a little bit. Get it to stay, but they both work. As far as putting it together, I'm assuming it's going to be a similar experience to the actual set. Let's put this back on. The instructions look pretty good. I think they're probably the same as the Lego ones, direct copy, just slightly condensed. So instead of one step, they probably have 2 steps on a page. And then They have all their other knockoff sets that you can buy. Besides the cockpit, all the other pieces fit pretty well. So it just stinks that the one moving part doesn't have very good fitment and it just falls apart when you try to use it. Now, if you're just going to be displaying it, that's not a big deal. But if you want to buy this for your kid or whatever, it might be an issue. It did come with the blasters for the pilots, blaster for the rebel, the lightsaber for Luke is not usable at all. The spec is off on the hilt, so it doesn't want to stay in there. Like, it just falls out. So yeah, can't use the lightsaber, which is the main weapon for Luke. This little laser array works fine. Stud shooter could shoot out farther than that. You need a tight fit for the stud shooter to work well, and a lot of these knockoff sets don't have tight fitting pieces. The printing on the Rebel is pretty good. Like, it's one of the best I've seen as far as face printing. Like, usually they're either blown up or miniaturized as far as the facial features, and this one is very good. As well as the shirt printing is pretty good. Comes with a little backpack. Now that's him. The pilots, their faces, again, like many others, are shrunken. See this? Oh, look at this dude. Look how tiny his face is. Yeah, kind of disappointing. However, the body printing is good. Just seems like they can't often get the face printing good. These do have reverse faces with the same issue. So yeah, for $15, it's a cool little build slash display set. If you want to make a Hoth display, you need some cheap snow speeders. It's not a bad thing to pick up. It took probably like 2.5 weeks to get to me from Aliexpress. So yeah, thank you for stopping by, and have a good one.